Good morning and welcome to the More Factor. Today we're going to talk about being deliberate. I'm Frederick Groth and I am passionate about teaching people success principles by teaching life skills, success principles, and character traits. So, deliberate. In our Success Habits series here, our third major point is learning how to be deliberate. And successful people don't allow their emotions to get into the way of their decisions. See, making an emotional decision can be a train wreck waiting to happen. Being deliberate, on the other hand, helps you live a certain way so that you don't make those emotional train wreck decisions. What do I mean by being deliberate? Well, number one, using systems to help make your decisions. To deliberately force yourself to follow a system in order to come to a conclusion that will ultimately benefit you in the end. There are a couple of those systems that I can give you right off the bat. There are many systems, something you could make up yourself, checks and balances that can help you make a better decision. Number one is a system that I found in a book years ago. I don't even remember the name of the book. The book was basically a very wealthy guy writing down principles on how he succeeded. And of the whole book, I took away this and I use it quite frequently. And I call it the pros and cons system. You take your situation that you need a decision on. You take your decision and you write it down. And on one side of the paper you write down the pros, and you give each one 1 to 10 points. So you write your pros down. This is why I think this is a good decision. And you write it on a scale. Sometimes you can give all of them the same value. Sometimes you can give them an escalating scale. It all depends on the situation. And on the other side of the page, you give the cons. This is why it would not be a good decision. And you write them down, and you be as unbiased as possible. If possible, you talk to someone else, and you get their opinion. And you write them down, and you add up the values. If the pros decisively outweigh the cons, it's most likely a good decision. If the cons outweigh the pros, I would stay away. If they're even, then you've got to find a tiebreaker. Sometimes it is a good decision, sometimes it isn't a good decision. So that's one system. Another system that you need to do, regardless of the system you use, is wait 24 hours. If after 24 hours you still feel like you need to do it, then seriously contemplate it. But if after 24 hours it's like, why did I ever want that? You know right away that you didn't need it and you shouldn't have it. So those are a couple little checks and balances that you can use readily right away to help you make deliberate decisions rather than impulsive decisions. Okay? And number two, don't allow... Can't read my own writing this morning. Don't allow yourself to be impulsive. That's number two. Number one was have a system. Number two, don't allow yourself to be impulsive. See, so many people get rid of their disposable income and then some because they're impulsive. You don't need half the stuff you own. In matter of fact, I can probably guarantee, and if I was a betting man, I would say that half of what you own you probably don't even use. And the half you do use, probably 30% of that you don't even use on a regular basis. So why do you have it? Don't allow yourself to be impulsive. And finally, third, sometimes we need to find advice from other experts or mentors in the field of the decision we're trying to make. See, trying to make a decision all on your own can be disastrous because your vision is clouded by your choices and your belief system. And if you can't see outside the box of the situation that you're in, then you are not qualified to make the decision. You need to get some eyes that are on the outside of the box so that they can help you make the decision. They can help you choose the right questions. They can help you ask the right questions to make an informed decision. My first foray in owning a retail slash manufacturing business, which is the business I own now, I didn't ask all the right questions. And I made some very terrible mistakes right off the starting gate. And because of that, I've been playing catch up ever since. I've enjoyed the ride and it's been fun, it's been stressful, it's been great. But the fact is, if I would have known some more questions to ask, if I had asked some other people's opinions, I may have been able to get around the mistakes that I made at the beginning. So, be deliberate. Be deliberate instead of impulsive, and it will help you succeed in life. Be better today than you were yesterday, and you will keep growing and getting better and succeed in life. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have an amazing day.